Dear student, how are you? Hopefully you are well by the Almighty of Allah. Dear student, you are welcome who are enjoying and watching our class 9 English first paper. Our class started about a logo. This is a logo. What is the logo? This logo is an apple ink. We are familiar this logo. It is a popular logo. The company use it for its products and the goods of marketing. This logo is also used Grameenphone. Dear student, it is also the logo of Apple Inc. Dear student, the Wizard of Apple, our lesson, our learning outcome, what meaning? Second option, true or false, and third option, gap filling. Gradually, we will discuss about the Wizard of Apple. This Apple is founded in 1976. It was about making 40 years old and finished 2017. The apple was raised top of the world by the person whose name is Steve Jobs. Jobs was born in 1955 and died 2011. Dear student, you know that Steve Jobs was very talented, entrepreneur and visionary. How it possible? The beginning of the story of Apple, when Steve Jobs was born, he was abandoned at birth. Paul Jobs, a car mechanic, and his wife Clara Jobs adopted as a son. They very much love and care a free environment. Steve Jobs was very talented. Her mother taught him how to read and write. Before going to school, he taught from his mother. One day he went to school. He found out that the teacher was taught him. He knew everything. So he became very bored and play prank to pass the time. Dear student, in a few years were passing. When he was in grade 4, his teacher Imogen Hill observed closely and said that the student of Steve Jobs is very genius. He is very special. He is very chosen. He took him, he gave him some problem with a book, math problem, and said that job. If you complete or solve this problem, I will give you reward. He showed a huge lollipop and a $5. He took the math book and came to the house. He solved the problem within 2 days and returned the book of his teacher Imogen Hill. Imogen Hill saw that he solved the problem of math. So she is very happy on Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs tried to please her teacher Imogen Hill. Teacher Imogen Hill gave him a huge lollipop and $5 as a reward. Dear student, you know that he was special because he always felt in his teacher's class he is not ordinary. He is better than any other. He was special because he was an extraordinary qualities through his activities. Dear student, you know that when he was in grade 4, his teacher Imogen proposed that Steve Jobs should take 2 classes escape, but her mother Clara Job said that he should only 1 class escape. Dear student, if he taught everything previously when the teacher taught him, so he admit in class 6 from grade 4 or class 4. Dear student, Steve Jobs joined at Apple Inc. 1985, but the company of Apple Inc. got bankruptcy, so he left the company and rejoined 1998. His supervision Apple App Store, iTunes Store and another section supervised. He saw that we are very tough to reach the top, so he worked fruitfully. He saw that every person needed a personal computer, a wireless computer. That means I say the laptop, mini laptop. So he made a Wi-Fi connection, a standard feature for the personal computer. Dear student, you know that he made iPhone, iMac, iPad, iPod, anything. Dear student, he wanted, his authority is on Aadhaar. He did not or he cannot the authority of Aadhaar. He thought that I have a strong personalities and I am very interested about this. Dear student, you know that this Steve Jobs is very helpful, friendful and ICT sector. He made many things and easily Wi-Fi connection. So, dear student, we know that about the Steve Jobs. He died in 2011. Dear student, let's go about the meaning of this lesson. Our lesson the wizard of Apple. Dear student, at first memorize what I said in the first briefing and memorize the word meaning. It is very tough, today's word meaning. You see that the first main word, visionary. Visionary means prohibitive. He was very more and more intelligent of other. The second option, acclaim. That means praise. That means praise. The third word, perspective. That means aspect. That means expect. The fourth, turn round. That means return. That means return. The next, triumph. Triumph means victory. He got back as a victory when he resigned 1998 in Apple. Next word, co-founder, a joint founder. Co-founder, that means he joint founder. He not only co-founder, he was the chief executive officer in CEO and in Egypt. He founded Nextjig. He was chairman or chairperson of this Apple Inc. Dear student, our next word, revolution, upheaval, upheaval. Next, consumer, that means customer. He always thought about the general people who connected this Apple Inc. So he wanted to easy it to general people. Interim, periodic, interim, internal time, interim, periodic. Next word, verse, borderline. That means age of the thing. That means borderline. Verse, bankruptcy, insolvency. The Apple company got in debt. So bankruptcy means insolvency. Our last word, operate, that means conduct. He make iPhone, iPad, iMac, iTunes, so that the children would operate the device easily. So operate is used in this word meaning, that means conduct. That means conduct. Dear student, next again revise the word meaning, visionary, prohibitive, acclaim, praise, perspective, aspect, acquire, often, turn round, return, triumph, victory, co-founder, a joint founder, revolution, uphill, consumer, customer, interim, periodic, verse, borderline, bankruptcy, insolvency, operate, conduct. Dear student, let's go to the text and memorize. And what you listen from your teacher, you will memorize. And the second item, true false. If false, give correct information. So dear student, at first I read the first statement. The first statement, Jobs spent his career for Apple. True or false? Yes, this is a false. Jobs spent most of his career for Apple or Apple Inc. He worked for a long time for the Apple Inc. Our second statement, he became the chairman of the old age. False. He became the member of board of director of the Walt Disney Company. Our third statement, Jobs left Apple in 2001. This information is also false. This information is also false. Correct information, Jobs left Apple in 1985 and he joined the company 1998 and the company got back his benefactory or proprietary. Our fourth statement, Jobs was a visionary. That means Jobs was very extraordinary qualities. He is very genius. He is entrepreneur. In the text we said, so it is called true. Our last, he knew how to market computer and keep the buyers happy. He always thinking of customer, how to use this personal laptop or how to use the personal computer. So he make a standard feature for the laptop. So he make Wi-Fi connection and a router so that the people or any person, anytime, anywhere can use the laptop. So it is the statement of true. Dear student, I again, Jobs spent his career for Apple. False. Correct answer. Jobs spent most of his career of Apple for working. He became the chairman of the Walt Disney Company. Correct answer. He became a member of board of directors of the Walt Disney Company. Jobs left Apple in 2001. False. Jobs left Apple in 1985 and rejoined 1998. Last, Jobs was a visionary. Yes, he is very dynamic, he is very intelligent, he is very extraordinary, he is very special in his life. So it is a true. He knew how to market computer and keep the buyers happy. Yes, it is also a true. He always thinking for the customer, how the customer can use personal computer and how to use it anywhere, anytime. So this statement is memorized also you. Dear student, let us go to our gap filling section. Dear student, you will always memorize the text and you will find the suitable word for the gap filling. Dear student, at first and second time I will read our Apple history that includes information about the information of dash and the years that of. We look at how Jobs dash was and why Apple was dash Apple on 1st April dash Apple was founded, making the company 40 years dash as the 1st April dash. Here's a historical breakdown of the dash. I second time our Apple history dash includes information about the information of dash and the years that dash. We look at how Jobs dash was and why Apple was. Apple on 1st April dash Apple was founded, making the company 41 years dash as the 1st April dash. Here's a historical breakdown of the dash. Dear student, I will sure you will fill the gap suitably. So I answer. Our Apple history feature includes information about the information of Apple and the years that followed. We look at how Jobs met Oz and why Apple was named Apple. On 1st April 1976, Apple was founded, making the company 40 years old as of the 1st April 2017. Here's a historical breakdown of the company. Dear student, I read the suitable order and you will write the first answer feature. First answer feature. Our second answer Apple. Our third answer float. Our fourth answer meat. Our next answer name. Our next answer 1976. Our next answer old. Next answer 2017. And our last answer company. You will memorize and write down on your khata. Dear student, I will give you a homework. Write the homework. Write a dialogue. Between you and your friend. About the logo of Apple Inc. Apple's Inc. or the logo of Gramophone. Dear student, you will be very glad to know that this person is very extraordinary qualities. His contribution in this ICT sector, it is compared to none. His dream is now a reality. I hope you will read and again try to search the best answer of this information, of this odd meaning and of this gap filling. Dear student, give him peace, sound body, sound health. See you again next week. Allah Hafiz.